Good afternoon, or excuse me, good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, June 27th, 2026 at 09:18, and today we have our Day 1 Outlook to look at for today. Before we get started, I would like to say that I am filling in for Johnny Thunder, EAS, and Weather, as today is his birthday, and he is celebrating today, so he's taking the day off from the Outlooks. Anyway, today, let's go ahead and get to the Day 1 Outlook. So today we have an enhanced risk that encompasses eastern Montana, western into central North Dakota, and northwestern South Dakota. We have a slight risk that encompasses parts of central to eastern Montana, northeastern Wyoming, central North Dakota, central South Dakota, and going into northern to central Nebraska. We have another slight risk that encompasses parts of eastern to central North Carolina and parts of northern South Carolina. We have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of northern Utah, southeastern Idaho, parts of central to northwestern Wyoming, central Montana, going into eastern North Dakota, western Minnesota, eastern and southwestern South Dakota, parts of central to northern Nebraska, and parts of northeastern Colorado. We have another marginal risk that encompasses parts of southeastern New Mexico, going into what parts of the western Texas Panhandle and western Oklahoma. And we have another marginal risk that encompasses parts of eastern Kansas, much of Missouri actually, southern Iowa, extreme northeastern Oklahoma, northern Arkansas, southern half of Illinois, much of Tennessee, all of Kentucky actually, believe it or not, southern Indiana, southern Ohio, southern to central West Virginia, much of Virginia, parts of western North Carolina, central South Carolina, northern Georgia, and northeastern Alabama. So we do have those areas under a marginal risk for today. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. Today we have a 5% tornado threat that encompasses parts of eastern Montana, western North Dakota, and parts of northern South Dakota. We have a 2% that encompasses eastern Montana, western to central North Dakota, North Dakota, western South Dakota, going into northern Nebraska, and parts of extreme northeastern Wyoming. We also have another 2% tornado risk down here that encompasses western Kentucky, going into northwestern to middle Tennessee. So we do have those areas under a 5% for today, or 2%, excuse me. So today we have Dickinson, Williston, and Sidney under the 5%, and Nashville, Clarksville, Murfreesboro, Franklin, and Hendersonville under the 2%. So we could see for the 5%, we could see an EF1 tornado possible today. 2%, we could see an EF0 tornado possible today, so please be mindful of that. Going into the wind threat for today, we have a level 2 30% that encompasses extreme eastern Montana and western North Dakota, and we have a level 1 30% that encompasses eastern Montana, northwestern South Dakota, and western to central North Dakota. We have a 15% hatch that encompasses parts of eastern Montana, going into northeastern Wyoming, parts of central to northern Nebraska, South Dakota, and central North Dakota. We have this small 15% normal that encompasses central North Dakota as well. We have a 15% normal that encompasses northern South Carolina and much of North Carolina. And we have a 5% that encompasses parts of central Montana, northwest. We have 5% hatched actually that encompasses central Wyoming. And we have a 5% normal that encompasses parts of central Montana, eastern Idaho, parts of central to northwestern Wyoming, northern Utah, technically, parts of central. Oh my goodness, we have a 5% hatch also for parts of western South Dakota, western Nebraska. Damn. We have a 15% normal that encompasses central Nebraska, eastern South Dakota, eastern North Dakota, western Minnesota, and extreme northwestern Iowa. We also have a 5% normal that we have a 5%. God damn, how many 5% hatch do we have today? Jeez. We have a 5% hatch that encompasses western Texas Panhandle and western Oklahoma, and a 5% normal that encompasses southeastern New Mexico and western Texas Panhandle and western Oklahoma. And we have a 5% normal that also encompasses parts of eastern Kansas, northern Arkansas, much of Missouri, southern Iowa, southern half of Illinois, much of Tennessee, all of Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Ohio, central to southern West Virginia, much of Virginia, western North Carolina, central South Carolina, northern Georgia, and northeastern Alabama. So we do have those areas under a 5% today. So, and there's the reset. Today, for the wind risk, we have Dickinson, North Dakota under the level 2, Lubbock, Rapid City, Bismarck, Minot, and Gillette under the level 1, Minot, Dickinson, Williston, Glendive, and Sydney under the 30%, Charlotte, Raleigh, Greensboro, Durham, and Winston-Salem under the 15%, and Nashville, Kansas City, Virginia Beach, St. Louis, and Louisville under the 5%. So for the 30% level 2 area, we could see up to 85 to 90 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 30% hatch, we could see 30% level 1, we could see up to 80 to 85 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 15% hatch, we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 5% hatch, we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible as well today. 5% normal, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible today, so please be mindful of that. Going into the hail threat for today, we have a 30% hatch that encompasses eastern Montana, western North Dakota, and northwestern South Dakota. We have a 15% hatch that encompasses parts of eastern Montana, northeastern Wyoming, central South Dakota, western Nebraska, and western North Dakota. We have a 15% normal that encompasses central North Dakota and central South Dakota. And we have a 5% normal that encompasses parts of central Montana, northwestern to central Wyoming, eastern Idaho, northern Utah, parts of western South Dakota, western Nebraska, parts of central Nebraska as well, northwestern Iowa, western Minnesota, central to eastern South Dakota, central to eastern North Dakota. So we do have those areas under a 5% for today. So we have Rapid City, Sheridan, Dickinson, Spearfish, and Miles City under the significant severe. Dickinson, Glendive, and Sydney under the 30%. Rapid City, Bismarck, Mandan, Sheridan, and Williston under the 15%. And Sioux Falls, Billings, Fargo, Sioux City, and Ogden under the 5%. So for the 30% hatched area, we could see 1 to 4.5 inch diameter hail possible today. 15% hatch, we could see 1 to 3.5 inch diameter hail possible today. And 5% normal, we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible today. So please be mindful of that. Going into the summary for today, we have a mix of initial supercells and later storm clusters will produce swaths of severe outflow winds and very large hail across these northern high plains late this afternoon into early tonight. So anyway, there's your day one outlook today. There's today's hail risk. There's today's wind risk.
If you'd like us to feature your furry friend, just go to WGAL.com and search Paws and Pals, and you'll get instructions on how to upload a photo.
There's today's tornado risk.
WGAL News 8 today. Across the country, some states are battling over redrawing congressional districts, changing the way their citizens elect.
And there's today's day one outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. Yes, even if you are in a marginal risk, you still want to remain weather aware and safe, as you never know what these storms can do in the marginals. Anyway, I do really hope that you have a great rest of your day, but of course stay safe in a slight and enhanced, and I will have your day 2 outlook later on this afternoon. In the meantime, stay weather aware, stay safe, and take care.